Hey guys, my name is Mike Kubera, and today we're chatting about the Bitcoin billionaires. Now there's over 25,000 addresses with over $1 million worth of Bitcoin equivalent. And as the prices keep surging, and as the market cap keeps approaching 500 billion and slowly $1 trillion, it's going absolutely wild. So let's chat today about the Winklevoss brothers getting $1 billion each, Gemini Exchange partnering with SIBO, the Chicago Board of Trade. So futures today for Bitcoin have begun on the up and up and up. And let's chat about Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, along with a couple other Bitcoin billionaires. Today is definitely an exciting day, so stay tuned and check out the wonderful views. Now I do apologize, someone else is doing construction down there. They're getting ready to mine some good old Bitcoins by hand. No, that doesn't happen, but stay tuned. Okie dokie, so let's first of all start off with statistics. It is the 10th of December. An hour ago, Bitcoin futures have begun trading on the Chicago board under the ticker name XBT. So, if all goes well, then we shall see the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, also begin trading, and then NASDAQ from New York City in Q2 of 2018. Bitcoin peaked at $18,300 this week. 18,400 in some exchanges, depending on which markets you go to, of course. And currently it's at $16,000, $17,000. I did purchase at $14,000, could have sold at $15,800, but I decided to collect a little bit more Bitcoin. The Winklevoss brothers, supposedly, have over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. So $1 billion for each of them. A couple years ago, they made a Reddit post that said they owned 1% or more of the Bitcoin supply. Now, since it is limited to 21 million Bitcoins, that is around 210,000 Bitcoins, which currently, of course, with the fluctuations, it goes pretty heavy. I mean, Bitcoin's been rising over the past month absolutely at insane rates. But they each have a couple $1 billion, and that's not including the fact that they own their own Bitcoin exchange named Gemini. And Gemini, if you guys remember, is the one that partnered today with the Chicago Board of Exchange, okay? So pretty much that means that all the prices of Bitcoin are going through Gemini, and Gemini has also some other partnerships. Now, what Gemini, the Winklevoss brothers, have in common with Coinbase and the CEO Brian Armstrong, other than the fact that they have billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin just to shuffle around, is the fact that they both went down for massive maintenance last week and also this week. And Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong actually sent out an email that pretty much said, well, like, yo, calm down. We're having too many buy and sell orders. Like, just be careful about, you know, the orders that you're placing. You can't really go full out and invest everything. Okay, he didn't really fully go into all the details, but with maintenance, they had to go down for a couple of days. They fixed everything. However, both of them are making a lot of money. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong first started handing out around $5 worth of Bitcoin when he started Coinbase and some other ventures to any friends, family, anybody who asked about Bitcoin. Today, that $5 is worth anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, depending on the fluctuations, and a lot of people are emailing him, thanking him. He supposedly gave out around 100 plus Bitcoin worth over the past couple of years. There's currently a couple Bitcoin addresses with a few $1 billion each. The largest one is Bitfinex. Now, of course, those are exchange accounts, but most of the actual billionaires, in order to avoid taxes or in order to avoid hacking, of course, diversifying, not putting all their eggs in the same basket. Let's reduce the brightness so it's a little, actually increase the brightness so it looks a little bit more colorful. They like to spread it out in various wallets, so we don't actually know how much every single individual has, and due to privacy reasons against hackers and criminals and thieves and all that, you know, we won't ever know for sure. Now keep in mind that this is only for Bitcoin, and if you have made millions, hundreds of millions, or even billions of dollars through one cryptocurrency, you're obviously going to be investing in other cryptocurrencies as well. Maybe they went into ICOs, maybe they started their own cryptocurrencies, maybe they started their own cryptocurrency exchanges like the Winklevoss brothers or the guy behind Coinbase. So in truth, even if you didn't make $1 billion fully from Bitcoin, you're going to get there if you have a couple $100 million, and especially if you're still holding and the rates will continue to climb over the next couple of years. There's one example, remember Mt. Gox in 2013, that accounted for a large crash, a large dip in Bitcoin, because 1 million Bitcoins went missing. Now 200,000 of those Bitcoins were recovered, however 800,000 just vanished, disappeared, okay? Now, Mark Capelli's has somehow gotten around $800 million, $900 million deposited into his account. Maybe he stole some other Bitcoins, and who knows, he could be making a Mt. Gox 2.0, he might be making another exchange, maybe he already did. We don't really know, but there's plenty of these guys who made billions of dollars. Currently 2,503 addresses worth over $10 million. There's 25,000 addresses worth over $1 million. There's 200,000, well nearly, it's like 193, 194,000 addresses with over $100,000, and over 894,500 addresses with over $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. And again, people could have multiple wallets, so even they have 100,000 here, 100,000 there, 100,000 there, maybe in Litecoin, maybe in Steemit, maybe they have an exchange, maybe they have stocks, gold, silver, land, whatever. So it starts giving you a crazy picture of what's going on here. So with Bitcoin exploding and the price going like crazy, what should you look for? There's actually only 4 things that I kind of recommend, and that's the market cap, the volume, the number of exchanges popping up, and the number of people. Now we can't fully trace these two, however we see more and more exchanges popping up, regionally especially. You know, you got to look at Southeast Asia. South America has some popping up recently. Europe a little bit in certain areas of Central and Eastern Europe, and with more and more regions, more and more countries coming into it, even if the price is going crazy volatile due to certain events, if the market cap and the volume are really being looked at, we can study and figure out that, hey, you know, there's still some time to make a little bit of cash. I'm pretty bullish about Bitcoin, but I'm more bullish about Ethereum. I shall explain myself and my position pretty soon about that. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. This was interesting. Oh yeah, one last thing. The Bitcoin billionaire brothers, Winklevoss twins, got $11 million invested into Bitcoin a couple of years ago. Where did they get that $11 million from? From the $65 million Facebook settlement against Mark Zuckerberg. So even though they didn't make billions of dollars from Facebook, hey, it's interesting. If Bitcoin continues to rise, they might beat Mark Zuckerberg, which currently he's over $50 billion net worth. Steve Jobs, no, not Steve Jobs, he's dead, sorry, bye Steve, rip. Jeff Bezos has surpassed over $100 billion thanks to Amazon. Amazon was thinking about integrating Bitcoin, so it's an exciting future. Anyways, my name is Mike Ricbera. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy this view. Also, check out this really, really weird skateboard hoverboard thingy.